I woke up today and I hit the snooze button and I went back to sleep. And I went back to sleep. I woke up and I went back to sleep, and then I watched YouTube for the next 2 hours. I binge ate a little bit, and now I'm here. Now I'm here, and I wonder why I feel so bad. I wonder why do I feel so bad? Why is this possible that I feel this bad? And then I look at what I've done this past day, and of course I feel bad. But I keep doing it. It's not like I'm doing, like I know what I'm doing, but I keep doing it. I keep doing it because it's the easy way out. It's the easy thing to do, the mindless, easy thing to do. And I watched a video last night by this YouTuber named Better Ideas, and he made this video about this guy who he was like in this VR headset, and he wanted to be like his neighbor, who is this really productive guy and doing all this stuff, hobbies he liked, and he looked so happy. And he's like, why can't I do that? But he kept being in this VR universe, even though, like, the basic premise of that video is, you don't like feeling like crap. I know I don't like feeling like this. I know I don't like watching YouTube videos for 2 hours. And I know that when I do something I like, when I'm in this state of flow, when I'm doing something that is, that takes brain power, actual brain power, not TikTok, YouTube, whatever, that's the time that I feel the best. But yet, for some reason, I put myself in this position of watching YouTube for 2 hours, of snoozing and waking up at 1 p.m. or 12 p.m., whatever, late in the day. It's not good. It's not good. And then I wonder why I feel this way. I don't know. It's like my brain is broken in that sense. I feel like our brains are broken. Why the heck am I like doing this? TikTok, binge eating, feeding my negativity all the time. How am I gonna get out of it? It's like a heroin, and I don't want to compare it to that, but a little bit, because this is so bad for you. You know that this is ruining your life in a sense, but you keep doing it. You keep doing it day after day after day, saying you're gonna stop, but you don't. Day after day after day. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna go on YouTube. Tomorrow, I'm going to wake up early. But you get to that point in your life. You get to that point in, like, you finally wake up, and you don't wake up early because you snooze your alarm, and you wake up and you don't go outside, and you don't do these things. And listen, it's not like I haven't tried, okay? I've tried to, I've had periods where I'm like, I'm gonna go on this run. I'm gonna do this productive thing. I'm gonna meditate every morning. And that's the thing. You can't, every time I do that, I'm like, I have to do this. And then I'm like, I have to be perfect. So I wake up, and for the first week, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this habit. I'm waking up and I'm meditating. And then one day I feel like really bad, and I don't meditate. And then I'm like, I didn't meditate. So all the week before meditation, this habit that I started to create was for nothing, because I just fell back to where it feels like you go back to square one because you didn't meditate or didn't do whatever the thing was. And then you just fall out of the habit and you fall back into the old habit. And then that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you feel like it just didn't work out. So how am I going to get out of this? It's like, if I've tried all these times to get out of feeling bad, and I keep going back to square one, but that's the thing. I know I can't be perfect in these healthy habits. I know that's never gonna work out for me. There's all this stuff, all of this stuff, all of this stuff that I know, like, there's all this stuff that I know isn't feeding me. All these thought patterns, all of these behaviors, all of these vices and stuff. But I keep doing them. That's the premise of this video. I keep doing them. I keep doing them even though it kills me inside. What this video is, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at is for me, you, anyone, to reevaluate their lives. To reevaluate why they do the things that they do. I watched a YouTube short that you spend 1/3 of your life in your bed. 1/3 of your life. That's going to sleep. That's waking up. That's, sitting in your bed watching videos. That's 1/3 of your life. There's so many things you could be doing with your life that could feed this healthy lifestyle, that can make you feel better. Countless things. And that's kind of the overwhelm of the situation, because there's so much you feel like you need to do to fix your life. Where do you even start? How do I even start this? Like, how do I even... And I think it has to come with trying to do one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time. And it's hard. It's so hard. Trust me, I know. It feels like you keep falling backwards. It's not even like 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. It's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps backward, 2 steps forward, like you keep getting back to the same position. How the heck do you get out of that? How do you do that 3 steps forward, 2 steps backward instead of the 2 and then 2 back? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not going to say I have it all figured out. You know what? Funnily enough, I don't have anything figured out, okay? I don't have anything at all figured out. I'm trying to get it figured out. I'm really trying to get it figured out. And this is a long video. It's hard. It really is. This is the reality of dealing with the things I deal with, which are hard. I mean, what's a better word? They're really difficult. Life is difficult. Life is challenging. Life is seriously a roller coaster. For me, it seems like it's a roller coaster that's doesn't have too many uphills, but part of that is my own doing. Part of that is this negative behaviors that I do that I have to fix if I'm ever going to get out of this position. I have to get my life together. I have to figure out, why am I living at my dad's house at this age? Why do I not have a direction in my life? My life is so unbalanced. My life is like the most unbalanced you can be. Like, think about like a balancer, a scale. My life is all the way through the ground to the middle of the earth. I don't have a social life. I actually don't, and the people I surround myself with are not good. Okay, it's mean because they are good people, right? But they're kind of negative people in the sense that I surround myself with these people who are kind of in the same situation, who are kind of negative in that they don't know what they're doing with their life. They kind of bring out not the best in me. You know, you want to obviously surround yourself with people who are a positive influence. And it feels horrible saying that because these people I surround myself are great people. Don't get me wrong. They're doing what they can. And I hate saying that. I really do. And outside these people, I don't have any other real friends. I don't have a girlfriend. I made a video about this, and I'm 25, almost 26. I've never had a girlfriend. I mean, how is that possible? How is that possible? And now it seems like I'll never, like the dating app situation. Have you tried using dating apps? Have you, in this day and age, swiping? Like, it's so hard to even get a date. How am I supposed to get a girlfriend in this day and age? I, I mean, I feel like I can't go out. I'm very, very like introverted. I mean, if I wanted to, I guess I could go out. But what I'm trying to say is, the dating app situation is to even get a response from someone is so hard to even match with someone, let alone getting a response from them, let alone actually going on a date and them not ghosting you, let alone them wanting a second date, like for it to actually turn into like an actual relationship. I feel like the odds of that are so slim given my experience with this whole dating online disaster that we're living in. And no wonder people are like, I feel like I can't be the only one who's not had a girlfriend, but probably is kind of weird that I haven't had one and I'm 25. I mean, it's like I feel like I'm missing out on that whole situation, that whole experience of love. Because isn't love the whole reason we're alive? That's what people say. Love is the the meaning of life in a sense, to reproduce, to do, because literally if you think about it, it is the meaning of life. But I haven't experienced that whole huge facet of life, and I kind of yearn for that. But at the same time, I kind of know that if I'm still this negative person, having these horrible habits, having no balance in my life, how am I supposed to manage having a girlfriend? I mean, I kind of feel like having a girlfriend will pull me out magically out of this horrible situation. But if you think about it, if I'm feeling this way with a girlfriend, I will distance myself from I won't be ready for a girlfriend. So I have to start bettering myself now. But anyway, I'm talking about the habits that not the habits, the unbalanced life that I have. I live with my dad, don't have a girlfriend. My friends are not the best influence, as I said. No direction in my life, no purpose. This is a big one. I studied psychology. I'm not going to use it. I can't even handle myself. It's a joke to think that I could handle and juggle clientele who have a lot of problems of their own. I can't get there right now. And doing a master's degree, all of that stuff is not going to happen, I don't think. I can't see myself being a psychologist given the way I feel. But I can do, the one maybe saving grace is I do video editing. I'm not the best at it. The people around me kind of like validate me. Like, you're good at video editing, you're good at film. Maybe I don't give myself enough credit. Maybe I am better than I think I am, but I'm not like this crazy prodigy of an editor. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. And I got some opportunities, nothing crazy, nothing I could live off of. And I'm kind of realizing that even video editing, my saving grace, I kind of don't like doing it. Sitting in a room all day. Recently, this is a big thing. Recently, my thumb, this one right here, started hurting. I've been doing a lot of video editing lately. It started hurting. It has been taking a toll on my mental health because this thumb, I got a brace for it right now. It's not on. It sucks. Because how am I going to video edit with like these fingers and my left hand? It's been hard because video editing has been, I guess, the thing that has given me that state of flow more than anything else, that state of like doing something productive. And this thumb, oh my God, this thumb it just started hurting because I've been probably doing too much video editing. But what in God's green earth else would I be doing with my life? Like, actually, I'm not going to use my degree. Other than video editing, like the film industry, I don't know if I can see myself doing anything else. This is the lack of purpose I mean. I feel so privileged saying this, and kill me if you want, but I want to find something I like doing, right? Not just sit in a cubicle. This video is not for other people. It's kind of like a diary type thing for myself, because I feel kind of just so bad right now. So bad. And regardless of if this video gets viewed, I have to figure out these videos I need to figure out if I'm making them for myself or if I'm making them for other people, because I want to get money, because I want to make this into a career. And making them for other people is pretty unrealistic. That's what this video is about. The opposite of that. For myself. This video is myself. And yes, it's going on YouTube for anyone to see, but this is not a video for other people. For anyone who is going through anything similar to what I'm going through, this absolute and utter chaos, bad habits, absolute and utter lack of direction, and maybe living with your parents, maybe just not knowing what to do with your life and not having healthy habits in your life, and you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you are just stuck in this place that you don't know how you're going to get out. No, you're not alone. This guy right here is in that same place, and it's not easy. I know that. Trust me, I know that it's not easy. It is very hard. But know that there has to be a way out of it. I know there's a way out of it. You just have to find it. You just have to find it. You have to start taking action. You have to start instilling these good habits. And you have to not be perfect about them. And you have to understand that these negative things in your life, these negative habits that are keeping you in this place, this short-term dopamine situation hits, they're not, you have to think the long term. They're not getting you the place you want to be. They're pulling you deeper into the matrix, into this place you don't want to be in. So this is all to say that there is a way out. There is hope. Seriously, there is hope at the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't want to seem like, I know this is a depressing video, but there is light. Trust me when I tell you. I know that people transform. I know that there's a way past this. I know people who have done it, and it's not easy, but it's possible. The whole thing about it's not easy, that's what is so hard about this. You know it's not easy. You know there's a lot ahead of you that has to be done. It's a lot of work that I have to do on myself, on the environment I'm in, on so many things. But it's possible. To think it's impossible, to think you're stuck here forever is such a fallacy in your thinking. It's such a, what is it called? Distorted thinking. It's such a way of distorted thinking, because you are not stuck here forever. There's a way past this. There's a way to get out of this horrible situation you're in. And by the way, I'm speaking to those who maybe are in a similar situation. Maybe you could generalize this to your situation. Maybe you're not in the situation and you just want to hear me talk. That's fine. Maybe there's no one listening. But either way, if you are in somewhat of a similar situation, there's a way out. Just know that. I can't reiterate this enough. I know it seems like I'm saying there's no way out. I feel stuck. And yes, I do feel stuck. I'm not going to lie about that. I feel so stuck right now. I feel like there's such a huge hill to climb, a Mount Everest to climb. But with that being said, there is a way out. I don't know how many more times I can reiterate this in different ways. I'm trying to find the best way to say this. to like inspire hope in people, because I so strongly feel this way. That for anyone who's sitting in their bed, who's just feeling this utter lack of purpose or hating their life in a way, there is a way out. What's the way out? I don't know the way out yet. Okay? Like I said, I'm filming this video because I'm at this low point. I don't know the way out yet. I don't know many things, but what I do know is there is a way out. There's a light. And discover direction, man. Discover direction. This YouTube thing, this is not about making money. This is about showing you that I'm gonna be able to climb this Mount Everest. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But I want to show it's possible to get from this situation that I'm in, living with my dad, in this such a low, horrible point. I want to show that you can get out of it, that it's possible. I don't know how I'm going to show it. I don't know when I'm going to show it. I don't know if that will be something I'll be able to document. But I'll sure as hell try. I really want other people to understand that life is more than sitting in your bed. It's more than scrolling on your phone. It's more than looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I don't like this I don't like where I am right now. It's more than all of that. There's stuff to be done. There's joy to be felt. It's really sad, but I feel like when I was a kid, that was the last time I ever felt pure, unadulterated joy. It almost brings me to tears because that was the last time I felt just this pure, naive joy. It was so pure. And ever since then, I long for that joy, and I try to fill it up with this short-term dopamine-inducing behavior to get back to that, to try to just get back to that sense of just innocence and pure, childhood. But doing all of this stuff is never, ever gonna get me there. What will get me there is putting in the hard work, is working on myself. And maybe I'll look back soon, hopefully, and realize I've gotten there. Now, it's also not about the destination. I know that. The major quote I'm thinking of is, happiness isn't a destination. If you always think of these goals that will get you to this place, this nirvana, right? That's such a high pressure you're putting on yourself, such a large amount of pressure you are stacking on top of your head to get to that place. Pressure that if you don't get to that place, it's not good. So what I'm trying to say is trying to enjoy the journey of getting there and not feeling like there's a destination to go to. But anyway, this is such a long video. And I'm going to finish it now by saying the simple fact. There's a way out. It will get better. I know it will get better. How do I know? Because I know that if I were to put in the work, if I were to dedicate myself and actually not just lazily sit in my bed watching videos, lazily just doing nothing for half the day, being unproductive, if I put in the work to get my stuff together, I know it's possible. I really do. Anyway, that's the video. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And I really hope that you go into it feeling a little more hopeful and more able to conquer whatever problems you're facing. For that one person who's reached the end of this video, for that 0 person who's for myself, heck, for myself, okay? Not even for anyone, because probably no one's watching this. For myself, this has been pretty good, getting all of this out. This has been good, and now I'm going to try to make true on what I've said right now. For myself, I'm going to try to start feeding myself positive things and not negative ones. Peace. To me, to you, to any, I don't know. Anyway, peace.